I posted the decision on Facebook. Actually, I made the decision on Facebook the other day that I would become an expatriate. I've been rallying on there, and I said, you know, I'm about 2 steps away from leaving this bitch and becoming a constitutional refugee. And I was in that space, and I typed the message, and I thought, you can't send this and not mean it. And then I wrote at the end of that message, when I push share, it's final. And I thought about it, and then I pushed share. And then I typed, it's final, share. One friend hit me back and said something, and that is my goodly, godly, granted friend from deep in the heavens. He understood what I was saying, because he fought for this country. And he hit me back and told me that he needed some good job juju. So if I love you like I love him, you know you're going to get some good job juju. And everybody needs some good job juju right now. People are afraid they're going to lose their jobs. When they lose it, they don't know what's going to happen. So they need good, the best juju in the world. So that's what he gets. Because when I left Michigan to come to Florida, I had some very, very sacred plants. Not those kind. The kind that I had nurtured from buying them at the farmer's market. And he understood them. But you know what I gave him? I gave him my most sacred plant. And that was a feng shui money tree plant that I had nurtured with consciousness for almost 6 years. And no matter whether he was able to keep it alive or not, I had to decide who to give that plant to. And I gave it to him. I made a plant display for energy circulation in my home 3 days ago. And so my juju, my good job juju, is going to be these 3 plants here, linked with the one that I gave him, linked with the destiny of the soul. So I'm going to show you what I have here. And by the way, treat your plants sacredly. And if you can't treat them sacredly, you know, only have 1 or 2 if that's all the energy you have. But I have 3 right here, right now. So my good job juju is going to go into these plants for him, from me, into the universe, which means it's universal. So what do we have here? We have a Chinese jade money. Well, no, a Chinese jade plant. Now, the reason why this is sacred is because jades are succulents. Succulents are plants that store water. They have their own kind of storage root system. They're dense. They're beautiful. The petals are round. And so what a jade plant does, jade plants are auspicious. They're highly, highly auspicious. So you have a plant here whose native intelligence is to store water to care for itself in the drought. What do you think about that? Now we also have right here a pathos. Do you know what the word pathos means? You might want to look up the word pathos. But the reason why a pathos is a beautiful spiritual plant is because its leaves are a little bit heart-like. They have a little bit of a heart-shaped appearance, but they have more of a tear-shaped appearance. Now, heartache is going to cause tears. And tears are going to open up your heart. So if you have a plant that's almost a little heart-shaped, but it's a little more tear-shaped, maybe that's because tears will eventually bring great, great love. Great, great love. Self-love, world love, kind, kind love. And the other plant that we have here is, it's hard to kind of see, but it's a peace lily. Now, a peace lily is a derivative of a calla lily. Calla lilies are amazing energetic flowers. They just represent the wholesomeness of the soul in love. So it would make sense that a plant that has a calla lily type sphere that grows out of it would be called a peace lily. But if you got some plants and you want to put really good juju in them, then there's a couple things that you can do. You can do anything you want to do, but I'm going to show you what I did. So these plants have had this energy put into them before I did this video, and it's real. So what do we have? What did I put? What did I put in this jade plant when I planted it to boost its energy? This is what I put in there. Those are 2 nickels. Now, there are 2 nickels in there, but there are really 3 in there, because everybody's trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay? So there's 15 cents in that plant, so that anybody who has 15 cents gets it turned into a full $1. How's that on return on investment? The other thing that you have is an angel that came out of one of those little toy bubblegum machines that kids can get little things out of, and I was like, I'm going to put a quarter in there, I'm going to see who I get, because it was like you could get different, like 9 or 10 different saints or whatever, like Catholic figurines, and so I put my quarter in there to see who I got, and I got an angel. I got an angel. So, when my husband and I were living out of a safe, because money was so tight and we were afraid the banks were going to bust, and we had to watch every cent, that angel was in the safe, guarding the money. The only money that we had left. There's an angel in there. But it gets better, people. It gets better. It always gets better. I told you on the St. Patrick's Day video, in the second one, that I was sending you thoughts that the best day of your past would be the worst day of your future. So see, it does always get better. So this is what the angel has got on it. The angel has got a big old rubber band tied around his feet. And what are rubber bands symbolic of? Well, you might want to listen to some T.I. or whatever. You might want to throw some rubber bands on your wrist, because rubber bands are what you need if you're going to stack cash. That's right. You need rubber bands if you're going to stack the cash the right way. So I was stacking the cash the right way in a safe that was made by the company Stack On. That's right. And I didn't even know it. And so that angel is in that plant to help everybody make $1 out of 15 cents. So this blessing, this plant blessing, goes out to my friend who needs good job juju. But like everybody else, he's just looking for liberation. And the ultimate liberation is love. And so in my heart and soul, I love you so deeply that I know there is nothing other than full liberation for you and the full light of God in every moment of every day. And I know that you know that too. So there's your juju. And I'll never let you down. I'll always be here for you. So when I tell you that I got something for you, because you asked for it, I always deliver.